The end is here. Heartland fans have followed Amy through every twist and turn, from her first days at the ranch to the painful loss of Ty. But now, as the sun begins to set on season 19, one question lingers in the hearts of viewers. Is this the final chapter for Amy Fleming? The season finale promises to be more than just a goodbye. It's the moment where everything Amy has fought for will be tested. Will she find the strength to ride into the future, or will the weight of her past pull her back to where it all began? In the heart-stopping finale, nothing is certain, and the only thing fans know for sure is that the ride is about to get even more intense. As the season builds to its final moments, Amy is at a crossroads. She's spent the last few years healing, growing, and becoming stronger than ever. But deep down, the shadow of Ty's death still looms over her every step. Her journey has been one of resilience, learning how to balance her grief with her passion for healing horses. But now, with the ranch in a fragile state and the pressure mounting from all sides, Amy faces a new challenge, one that threatens to upend everything she's worked for. The relationship between Amy and her family has shifted over the years, especially since Ty's passing. Lou has grown into her role as a mother and businesswoman, and Jack has become even more of a father figure to Amy. However, the dynamic between them is about to face a true test. The upcoming decisions Amy will have to make could change the foundation of the ranch, her future with the family, and even her relationship with the one place she's always called home. As the tension rises, Amy is forced to confront the weight of her choices. Will she continue on this path, or will she decide to move on, finding peace in a new chapter? Amid all this, the people around Amy are also struggling. Georgie, now older and more independent, has her own dreams and aspirations, but the connection to the ranch remains strong. Her bond with Amy has always been special, but as she continues to grow, her relationship with the land may take a different turn. While Amy is focused on her future, she must also come to terms with the changes within her family. Can she continue to be the anchor that ties them all together, or will she be swept away by the tide of change? As the days lead up to the season finale, the pressure on Amy only intensifies. The ranch is in dire need of repairs, and a new, potentially dangerous storm is approaching. One that threatens not just the physical structure of Heartland, but the very spirit that has always held it together. Amy's once unshakable confidence is now clouded by doubt. With the future of Heartland at stake, she finds herself standing on the edge of a decision that could change everything. In the midst of this turmoil, Amy faces a powerful emotional battle. She has always been the person everyone turns to for help, but now she must look within herself and ask, what does she really want? The pressures of keeping the ranch alive, managing her responsibilities, and trying to hold on to the past have taken their toll. Can she continue to carry the weight of the world on her shoulders, or will she finally let go of the grief that has held her back for so long? As the ranch's future hangs in the balance, a surprising opportunity presents itself, one that could provide Amy with the closure she needs. A new, mysterious horse with a troubled past arrives at Heartland, and Amy is faced with a choice. Will she pour all her energy into helping this new horse, or is this the final moment when she must face her own fears and find a new way forward? Her relationship with this horse mirrors the struggles she has faced in her own life. But as she works to heal this new soul, she realizes that perhaps the one she needs to heal the most is herself. Meanwhile, family tensions are reaching their peak. Lou, desperate to keep things running smoothly, pushes Amy to make decisions that could ultimately drive a wedge between them. It's clear that the once harmonious family dynamic is starting to crumble, and Amy is left questioning her role. Can she stay true to herself, or will she bend to the pressure of those around her? Every decision she makes brings her closer to a breaking point. The arrival of a new, powerful figure, someone from Amy's past, adds another layer of complexity to her situation. With this person back in the picture, old wounds are reopened, and Amy must confront the unresolved issues that have haunted her for years. This unexpected reunion forces Amy to re-examine her past and the choices that led her to this moment. Does she hold on to the past, or does she finally let go of the ghosts that have kept her tethered? As the storm approaches, both literally and figuratively, the stakes could not be higher. Every choice Amy makes now will have lasting consequences. The finale promises to be a turning point for Amy, and for Heartland as a whole. But will the storm be a catalyst for change, or will it mark the end of an era for the beloved ranch? Fans are on the edge of their seats. waiting to see how the story unfolds and whether Amy will find the peace and resolution she desperately needs. As the storm clouds gather on the horizon, both metaphorically and literally, Amy finds herself standing at a crossroads. The once steadfast path ahead is now obscured by doubt and uncertainty. All the years of struggle, healing, and growth have led her to this very moment. The weight of the decisions before her feels unbearable, too heavy for one person to carry. Yet, it's in this very moment of pressure and doubt that she faces the most critical choice of all, her last ride. Amy's internal conflict is palpable. Throughout the seasons, fans have watched her grow from a girl who was lost in her grief to a woman who has built something incredible at Heartland. But the loss of Ty has left an unfillable hole. Despite all the progress, all the healing, there's a part of Amy that's always stayed tethered to the past. The part that's still tied to Ty, to the life they envisioned together. And now, with everything on the line, that part of her must either let go or risk being consumed by the weight of what could have been. The storm grows nearer. The sky darkens, mirroring Amy's feelings. The ranch is on the verge of collapse, not just financially, but emotionally. Heartland has always been more than just a place. It's a symbol of survival, of healing, of family. But in these final moments, it feels as if everything is unraveling. The land she's fought to protect, the horses she's healed, the people she's loved, they all seem to be slipping away. But in her moment of doubt, a voice echoes from her past, a voice that has always been her anchor. Jack, the man who raised her, who's always believed in her, is there when she needs him most. His wisdom and strength serve as a reminder of everything she's fought for, everything that Heartland represents. Jack tells Amy, "The storm may tear things down, but it also clears the way for new growth. You've got more to give than you know. Don't let go now, not when you're this close to finding your peace." Jack's words resonate deeply, but Amy is still torn. The looming storm is symbolic of the choices she faces. If she stays, she risks her own happiness, her own future, always living in the shadow of the past. If she leaves, she may lose her connection to the land, to the people who need her, and to the legacy of Ty. In her heart, Amy knows that if she's going to step away from Heartland, it must be done in a way that honors her journey, her growth, and everything Ty would have wanted for her. As Amy prepares to make her final decision, an unexpected turn of events forces her to face the situation head-on. The arrival of a major crisis, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a threat to the ranch, forces Amy to take action. This is the moment when she must put everything on the line. In the heat of the crisis, Amy will have to choose whether to stay and fight for the land, for the family, and for the future, or whether to walk away, leaving behind a life that has defined her for so many years. During this chaotic moment, Amy's inner strength emerges. It's not just about Heartland anymore, it's about her. She realizes that her journey was never about just surviving the loss of Ty, it was about learning to live again. It's about knowing when to hold on and when to let go. The storm, both external and internal, pushes Amy to confront her greatest fears and her deepest desires. For so long, she's been afraid of the future because it meant stepping out of Ty's shadow. But now, she understands that the future can be something new, something she creates. In this moment of intense self-reflection and bravery, Amy decides that she will ride again, not just for Heartland, but for herself. It's the ride of closure, the ride of healing, the ride of freedom. She isn't leaving behind her past. She's bringing it with her. The horses she's helped, the people she's loved, and the lessons she's learned all make her who she is. And now, she's ready to face the world beyond Heartland's gates. With her decision made, Amy steps into the unknown with a sense of peace she's never had before. As the storm finally breaks, leaving a fresh and renewed landscape in its wake, Amy's ride begins. This isn't just her final ride. It's a ride towards a new beginning. A ride where she'll carry the legacy of Heartland, the memories of Ty, and the love for the land with her every step of the way. The finale leaves fans with a bittersweet but hopeful message that sometimes endings are not truly endings, but the beginning of something new. The screen fades to black, but the echoes of Amy's ride linger. For fans who have followed Amy's journey for years, this is the closure they've longed for. It's an end, but also a promise that no matter where life takes her, Amy Fleming will always carry the heart of Heartland with her. Her ride may be over, but the spirit of Heartland will live on, forever intertwined with Amy's legacy.